actually going to be well, if we have actually seen a Spirit Breaker since his nerf, I remember um, just before he got nerfed, he also started to get picked up here and there in the competitive scene. Um, Ali from Snatch Steel was looking forward to using him in the previous season, and then he got nerfed, and everyone was like, not staying away from this hero because his ultimate sucks. But let's introduce the teams here. On the side of Naraa, we do have Saildor on that Disruptor. Landera is sitting on the Timbersaw. We've got Sissist on the Diff Prophet. Or I think it's Sissist, I don't know, but we'll just go with that. Alpha and Omega is sitting on the Clockwork, and last but not least, we've got Squeegee on the Marana.
And over on the side of Myth Esports, you do have on that Voka will be playing by their Tinky. Juppy will be picking up that Spirit Breaker. So this is a support Spirit Breaker being played up on the side of Myth Esports. Pickle will be on that Zeus. Oh, in the top lane you have Mescal on the carry Gyrocopter. And finally, Illusion Jesus will be sitting in Fountain waiting for the creeps.
Yep. I think he's actually gone to the bottom lane as an off lane, which is do we usually I see Invoker in the mid lane. Has he ever been played in the off lane that you've seen?
I have seen an Invoker in an offlane. Generally, they are a 1v1 matchup, so they're kind of hoping for that 1v1 of Invoker versus potentially a Timbersaw or a Clockwork, because, I mean, you're not going to run, you generally don't want to run them in the same lane, and we're not going to be seeing that in this game, but a 2v1 Invoker against a Timbersaw and Death Prophet. At least, the good news is, he is not up against anyone that can stunt or slow, so he shouldn't do too bad in terms of escaping and surviving, but they do have a little bit of raw damage output that can come quite quickly, so if he's not too careful, or if he's not careful enough, I should say, he could easily get picked off, but he's just going to sit down in here, he's just going to eating himself into the trees, he's just going to sit here and absorb XP, and that's all he really wants.
Om nom nom trees. But this, yeah, the experience is nice. So generally in Invoker, you like to see them getting that gold, so they can force stuff early and all that sort of stuff, which obviously you won't be able to do. Um, but at the same time, with this mid lane here with Pickle up against Alpha and Omega, I think unless Clockwork gets really close to use those power cogs to drain the mana, I think Pickle should be relatively fine. In fact, he's currently sitting on 5 blasts compared to the one from Alpha and Omega.
And it's off!
And as long as he can start getting some, as you said, gets a little bit of cogs off, just get some harassment onto Zeus. But Zeus now has a bottle. He went for a very fast bottle. I'm surprised he picked up some regen and didn't get pulled a little bit. He could have had that a little bit fast, but 1 minute bottle, that's fast enough for you. So he's going to be able to spam out a little bit more. He shouldn't have control of the runes, but the stage that he's gone, Alpha and Omega won't want to give up that XP to go chasing for a rune. So I think Pickle's going to have a very nice time in this mid lane, and once he gets that level 6 up, I reckon top lane will probably die. Throw out that Zeus ulti, you have Mescal and his cooldown, and the top lane's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I've actually just noticed that neither side have pulled up any of their wards yet. Juppy here is moving through the river. He's got 2 on him, but he hasn't used them quite yet. We'll place the first just so they can get some vision of the mid lane there.
Speaking of wards, it's a little bit surprising Naraa don't have any wards under their belt, so they didn't pick up any wards early on, and this could be very detrimental for them, especially since Myth Esports, they have all the time to walk around in rivers around the map, and they're just not going to be spotted. So once Joppy starts roaming and starts charging a hero, they're not going to know anything about it until it's too late.
Yeah, people say the counter to Spirit Breaker is wards, and so far they've got none, so we'll see exactly how well it works out for them. But I gotta say, this is going quite well for Myth so far. Pickle here in the mid lane is getting a lot of experience, getting a lot of farm just from the last hits. Alpha and Omega, he's going to hit level 6 pretty early, just because he's here by himself, and this creeps are eventually going to come close to the tower. But at the same time, I mean, he's taking a lot of damage. Just be very careful not to get picked off.
Tinky, he's still hiding around in this forest trying to get as much XP as possible. He's about to hit level 4. He's unfortunately going to miss out a lot of XP due to it going to the tower. He's going to be out of range. That's 1.5 creep waves of XP. That could have been level 4.5 there. So he's still sitting behind this. And the creeps are about to walk past him very short. And they should spot him out if he's not careful. He's going to go straight back into hiding. So very lucky at top lane that we have a charge. We got a rocket coming onto the disruptor. Will he be able to get away? Rocket's going to hit. And they should be able to final few auto attacks. The Sunstrike TP spot. That is not required. The Sunstrike will pick up their first kill. And it goes to Tinky. So there's that gold he's been desperately watching. He's going to walk out of the land and reveal himself.
And then he's going to be like, where the hell was he and why is he level 4?
And if you have a little look at his net worth, he's already on par with the Timbersaw and almost the Clockwork now. So he's back in out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's what happens in your first blood.
I'm also a little bit surprised that they haven't speaking of up in the courier, there we go. The courier comes back up and running. So, but they do need that little bit of vision because Spirit Breaker, he's got boots and it looks like he's going to be on the prowl.
Yeah, actually Myth eSports haven't upped the courier either yet. To be fair, it's not like they've been using it to bowl courier or anything like that, so or send any items, but I'm sure they'll get it up soon.
And Nature's Prophet, he decided he's not going to go for a Midas, or is he going to go for a Midas? Because usually if you go for a Midas Rush, you don't pick up a Now Talisman. And actually Spirit Breaker, Space Cow is charging down bottom. He's looking for blood. He's looking for a kill. Sunstrike into the nice charge, knockback. And now he is down. He's gone. And now they turn to Landra, and there's no way you can go, mate. Final few auto attacks. They will pick him up. And that's a double kill for the support of Choppy. So he's no longer support. He's upgraded to the 3rd position. Oh, well, not even 3rd position. He's upgraded to semi-carry.
Yep. We've had that happen a few times, even Disruptor getting some early kills. But this is... look, the arrow just misses. But Mescal, he's by himself at the moment, and with that, we just saw that arrow. If that arrow landed, he would have been in quite a little bit of trouble, especially with Sildor there as well. It was quite a long distance arrow, so again, you know, Drycopter doesn't have a lot of health. But I gotta say, if they've grabbed the early game and they're gonna continue running with it, I mean, pretty much all the heroes are higher in terms of net worth, except for Juppy, which is a little bit surprising considering he just got the double kill. But I'm sure that once he starts shouting around the map, he'll pick up that extra gold as well.
And Nature's Prophet, he's now picked up a Staff of Wizardry. Dagon incoming on that Nature's Prophet, and well, he's just going to cause a little bit of havoc. I don't think he's too worried about picking up the Midas and playing too serious this game. He thinks he can go for Dagon and burst on these heroes, and well, that does work. I mean, look at Disruptor. He's pretty squishy alone. If you have a charge and you can't come in and Dagon, well, what are you going to do? You can't do too much, and I actually think Spirit Breaker is now charging up to top lane, go towards that Disruptor. And same with the Mirana. If you can burst her down before she comes out of that stun, sure, you get a bash when you hit, you use your ultimate, you get another bash, and if Nature's Prophet needs to come in, you zap him with your ultimate and your Dagon. So I think this Dagon could be used very effectively, as long as it's not anywhere near the Clockwork or that Timbersaw.
Yeah, I mean, the Dagon, very, very powerful, obviously. But currently for Naraa, I think the one thing that they may
Top
have
lane, they're going on to Cider. He gets hit by the rocket, he gets hit by the Sunstrike, and then Illusion Jesus, he's going to auto attack him, but Joppy will not take the last hit. Illusion Jesus knew how much damage he was going to hit and will pick up that final hit for himself and will walk back to the forest.
Uproot and after them.
Yes, nice pick off there. Yeah, I was actually just going to say, when Sisters hits level 6, they will be able to try and go for some of these towers if they want to. But even those team fights will certainly be good for them, considering they got disrupted. Oh, another kill up on top. I only just saw the end of that. And Joppy picked himself a 3rd kill, and it's a killing spree for him.
Yeah, there wasn't too much to it. It was just Joppy charging, Lens charge wins. That was really all there was to it.
Yeah.
And Zeus manages to find
Zeus.
himself a kill.
God's
Yeah, the trading clockwork, wherever it was.
Was able to get as much mana from his
almost.
arcane boots in the just in the lane, and then that ult found himself an easy kill. Onto that Clockwork, he forced quite aggressively out of that lane. And speaking of being aggressive, he's 42 for 8 against the Clockwork, 15 for 0. He hasn't been able to find anything, whereas Pickle, he's almost got all the last hits. Around 8-minute mark, there's about 64 creeps at spawn, and well, he's got 2/3 of that, and that's really nice, especially for a Zeus who doesn't have the best attack animation, damage, and it's a little bit cost expensive to use your spells consistently to try and get those last hits.
Yeah, that's very true. And you know, that's when your Zeus is doing so well like that. You know that's a lot of problems for your team. You've got the Nature's Prophet, you've got the Zeus as well, of course, his ulti, and the Spirit Breaker. You're just going to be constantly getting ganked. In fact, there's another one charging onto Sist.
And Sist will take another shot to the back of the head and will fall down quite easy to Tinky, who will pick up a kill, and now Landra will just have to retreat behind this tower. I mean, he's not dying anytime soon, but his poor fellow teammate in the line. The lineup will continue to go down.
And there's the Dagon for Nature's Prophet, so I suspect we'll see some ganks coming out from him now.
Yeah, and we do have Zeus. He's picking up a ring of regen, so he should be building towards
Radiant's middle
don't know
tower
what he's
is
building
under
towards.
attack.
I'm lost. Nothing key or core on a Zeus anyway.
Maybe Mecha, maybe... Oh, nice arrow from Squeegee.
But there's still a TP support coming in from Dagon Zeus. I mean, not Dagon Zeus. Dagon Jesus. Will Dagon Jesus be able to get him off? There goes the Zeus ultimate. That's a lot of damage going down. Can they find a kill onto Omega? Omega will get on out of there. But they were able to pick off that disruptor. And now it looks like they're going to push this top tower. Oh wait, actually Joppy behind the tower. Yeah, he's still going. He finds a second kill. And, well, he's got all the charges in the world to heal himself back up. He may even just tank
Yeah,
it.
he actually didn't have his ulti there, but he doesn't even care.
Down in bottom lane, we do see the death of the Invoker. The Crypt Swarm was enough to pick him off, and Joppy did decide to charge, but there was already a death on the Invoker, so there was no reason to go down there and put yourself at risk.
I think he actually did see. I wonder if that was the result of his death, or if he's just like raged.
Game over, man. Game over. Not
He'll be
happy.
back, he's dead. There we go.
And being such a great guy that they are, they end up pausing it anyway.
Radiant's top tower has
Yeah,
fallen.
good guys Naraa, or Naraa I should say, as their full team name. But yeah, I mean, it was a nice pick off there by Sissis and Landora. I'm not sure if I think he had already DC'd by then, but nonetheless, it's certainly a kill that they want. Sissis is level 7 now, so
Nice
it does
arrow
have that
lands to the
exorcism
Mescal. Squeegee
effect
doing a
of
lot of
having that
damage.
kill.
Do they have the hookshot? Hookshot, get out of his way, Squeegee. Hookshot is still not coming through, and it misses quite far off the mark. Unfortunately then, if Squeegee got out of the way a little bit earlier, Mega could have got in there for an easier hookshot and found a kill there. However, gonna see Mikhail get
Yeah.
away.
Same as well there, Squeegee, he also missed his Starfall, or Starstorm I should say. It was just outside the range when he cast it.
Killing
Ulti,
spree.
oh there we go.
Radiant's
Nature's
middle
Prophet
tower
throws that
is
ulti out.
under
Landra's in a lot of
attack.
trouble, and there goes the Dagon, level 1. And speaking of Dagon, he now picks up his second Dagon, and with Joppy now screaming towards center, middle lane. Coming in fast, coming in hard. You have Zeus, he's rotating around, he's got level 4 of that lightning bolt, and Disruptor, you've never been more dead in real life, mate. And zap, he goes down. Now, Alfred and Mega trap himself in with the Space Cow, the beef that will not give any, well, gives everyone grief.
He's going for a Shadow Blaze. This is going to be like a complete surprise Space Scout. Doesn't matter if you've got
Radiant's bottom
Observer
tower
Wards
is
on the
under
map,
attack.
because he's just going to be invis charging you from basically anywhere.
And now they're just going to pick up another
Quite
tower.
an interesting choice.
All the towers, all the right Dota.
Yeah, and in, like they only pick up 2 towers, one in bottom and one in mid there, leaving Jesus
Radiant's
to be
middle tower.
pushing out there.
Radiant's middle tower has
That's a question mark,
fallen.
so I'm not sure why.
I don't think he's too happy that the treants are attacking him way away from the tower. So, it's just causing him a little harassment. And speaking of Landra, well, here comes a Space Cow to the rescue. He's going to fly through the stage. He does now have his Shadow Blade up. He'll hit that shortly after, and he's not afraid. And
No. Oh, does he get spotted there? Nah, does it? There we go.
Runch. There goes the Sunstrike. There's the Nether Strike. And that's just an instant kill. He's not even afraid. He's turning towards Squeegee. Squeegee's trying to make a run for his life. He should be able to get out of there with too much hassle. He doesn't have the level many points in his passive movement speed, so he's not going to be able to chase that down.
Yeah. Um, a lot of time actually we do see people picking up the empowered haste just because, you know, movement speed, extra damage as well for the greater bash, because based on that.
And then the going straight back into the
Oh,
middle.
actually no,
Disruptor
it's the bonus
will
speed.
fall down to the Thunder God of Zeus will pop him down. And Sissist, he wants to just throw out a little bit of harassment, but his harassment does 0 damage to the side of Myth Esports. They are so far ahead with all their tanky items. I mean, you have Zeus now for a little bit of mobility with that 4 stuff. Gyrocopter picks up a point booster. Will we see the first ever Gyrocopter and Aghanim Scepter in a competitive game? And actually, they're still TPing on middle lane. Alpha and Omega's taking a lot of damage. Arrow comes through, lands onto Pickle, but Zeus already zaps someone down, and Mescal picks up another kill.
Yeah, this is like,
After them.
Mythical are just absolutely just going for it now. They know that they have a massive lead, that there's very little Naraa can do about it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if Timbersaur's level 8, doesn't matter if Clockwork's level 8, they've got all the positioning they want or need for them to just be able to keep going on in here.
Mega kill!
And, well, wait, where did he go? Oh, he got, oh, he got disrupted. Poor guy. He's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And then you can just tell Illusion Jesus is just laughing at him at the moment. He's just got to teleport away. He doesn't even care. But then he decides to stay around. He gets static stormed, but it hits no one. It's just completely off to the side. Hookshot comes flying on in. No, it doesn't. Doesn't hit anyone. And now Pickle. He's chasing them all the way. He's got God's Thunder God's Wrath very shortly. Not even needed. They find 2 more kills. They're gonna walk away. And Juppy still come flying on. He's past the tier 3. He uses his Alpha Strike. And then Crunch. There goes one. Meteor coming down. Zeus. Ultimate was unfortunately not enough to hit Timbersaw. Will the rocket make it in time? It is level 4. Will be enough damage. It doesn't look like it will be.
It's gonna get killed off. Yeah, but I mean, if they just continue to snowball, yeah, there's not absolutely nothing that Naraa can do about it. These team fights are completely going Myth's way. Yeah, that static storm there from the Disruptor, obviously it was a little bit off. He needed to wait until the kinetic field was secured, so that way no one can move out of it. But they have a little bit of that AoE-ish, actually Timbersaw DCs, they have a little bit of that AoE styled wombo combo with Timbersaw, Death Prophet, Disruptor, but unfortunately they just haven't had a great opportunity to use it, and haven't positioned themselves correctly to pull it off.
And, well, net worth graph. Everyone in favour of Myth Esports, and poor Timbersaw, I don't think I've ever seen so low in my life. He's got double stout shields. That's how much he wants the proc of the auto attacks to come off for him. Oh, I feel sorry for the guy.
You just gotta remember that Timbersaw's not actually that low because of the DC.
Yep, I just realised that. I am a terrible person.
Yeah, I've done that as well. It's like, wow, how is that guy so low? And it's like, no, it's just the DC.
I was like, oh, there's a pause, whatever. Timbersaw that low? What? Oh, okay.
Actually, Gyrocopter is going for the Aghanims.
Yes, global strats. Should have it very shortly.
It's happening!
Zeus, OT, Wrath of Nature, and then to finish it all up, call down from the middle of nowhere. I don't think I've ever seen an Aghanim Scepter in a game to start off with out of my entire experience of seeing Gyrocopter.
Yeah, all we need now is Aghanims on Zeus and Nature's Prophet. Oh, and actually Spirit Breaker can pick one up as well.
Speaking of Spirit Breaker, he's charging on it, and Space Cow's not going to let anyone go. He lands on Sissist. Sissist, you are gone. Few auto attacks, the ultimate from the Nature's Prophet and the Dagon is more than enough to finish off those 2 heroes underneath the tower. Who decided to unpause it? It was Zeus, actually, that decided to unpause it. A little bit strange, but anyway, yeah.
Naraa haven't chosen to repause, which is a little bit interesting as well.
So that's a little bit strange that Pickle decided to unpause and, well, there's nothing there to help out. I think Nah kind of know it's over, so they're just going to let Myth push it in. And, yeah, they're rotating back to their fountain at the moment, so... A little bit surprised I haven't called the GG.
Yeah, I mean, they could just call it GG at any moment. And Timbersaw comes back. There was actually a nice static and kinetic field coming out there from Saildor on the Disruptor, but unfortunately none of his allies were there to really help him out. Find any pickoffs.
Arrow almost landing on
dodging the
Pepper.
arrow.
Yeah. So I think they just want to enjoy their time in the tournament, try and improve the team, like see what they can still do. I mean, that's what everyone's here for, to improve, to continue, and obviously to win, but being able to improve in a tournament situation like this is great experience and valuable practice that you can't get anywhere else.
That is very true. And of course, this isn't the end of their journey for the tournament either. They do go to the lower bracket where they will continue on.
And Jumpy
And
comes
actually,
charging
Naraa
on
got
out.
jumped again.
Lands onto him. Nether Strike hasn't been used. He is doing a lot of damage. So Static Storm once again, unfortunately, going on miss the entire squad. And Meatball comes down. Ultimate Wrath of Nature. And well, there's only a few survivors. One was never in the fight, and Squeegee, well, he wasn't able to survive for too long.
Bottom tower is under attack.
They're not going to let him go away.
Alpha and Mega now.
Aces of 8.
Yeah, the two. Zap zap.
Level 4 Dagon. Ow, how disgusting. And there's the GGs actually. They will be called, and Myth Esports, they will pick up their 7th game. They've gone through this bracket unstoppable so far. Do they have any further games coming up tonight?
No, there's every team has a maximum of 7 games.
Well, congratulations to Myth Esports. They will be moving to the upper brackets. No, there's tournament standings. Where are we? Where's the standings going? I lost them. Yeah, there we go. No, unfortunately, they do not have a chance to make it into the upper bracket, so they will be moving on to the lower bracket, as you said, and there's still a fight for the final 2 positions inside of Group B's final bracket.
Yeah, there's actually a bit of a tie break. Well, there's a bit of a tie situation with Group A as well. It will fall down to, I believe, overall times for games or something like that, if I'm recalling correctly. Which someone has to calculate that, as long as it's not me. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Defense of the Australian Summer 2014. I've been Zeller. I've been joined by Dota, Yoshi. I believe that's it for tonight. Unfortunately,
yeah.
5 Shades of Defense.
Sorry,
What's up?
we did get told that we have been informed. I'm not sure if you're about to do this, or I'm just a rude person, but at the end of this game, there will be a restream on the stream of a very, very good match from Snatch Steal versus Mythic Esports. You will be watching them if you do want to stay around and watch that afterwards, but take it from there. I'm completely sorry I interrupted. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have no more like actual live games because 5 Shades of Defense and VGG dropped out, but we do have a replay of Myth versus Snatch Steal, as you were just saying. It was a very long. It was like, I don't know, 60 minutes, if I don't know, something like that. It was a really good game, and I recommend you guys tune in. But yeah, that's it basically for me and you, unless I'm forgetting something else.
If you want to follow me on at youtube.com/DotaYoshi, Zareth on his personal Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Zareth, and we both have Twitter if you want to follow us there. And when we do go live and cast, we are at Zareth Dota, I believe, is Zareth's Twitter handle, and mine is DotaYoshi.
Yep. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we do obviously have more group games, but that will be next week, next Saturday. The schedule, I'm not sure if that's actually been released yet. Just check the official D2T.com.au website, and you'll be able to see the schedule for the rest of the games for the tournament. This is of course only week 1, and we have lots more weeks to come. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you next time.